Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Sure. A two-dimensional list in Python is essentially a list of lists. It can be visualized as a grid or table, where each element can be accessed using two indices, one for the row and one for the column. Here's an informative tutorial on how to work with 2D lists in Python, including 20 different operations and examples. 1. Creating a 2D list. A 2D list can be created using nested lists. Here's how to create a 3x3 matrix. 2. Accessing elements. You can access elements using their indices. 3. Modifying elements. You can change the value of an element by accessing it using its indices. 4. Iterating through a 2D list. You can use nested loops to iterate through all elements. 5. Getting dimensions. You can get the number of rows and columns. 6. Adding a new row. You can append a new row to the matrix. 7. Removing a row. You can remove a row using the del statement. 8. Inserting a row. You can insert a row at a specific position. 9. Adding a new column. You can add a new column by iterating through each row. 10. Removing a column. You can remove a column by iterating through each row. 11. Transposing a matrix. You can transpose a matrix, swap rows and columns. 12. Flattening a 2D list. You can flatten a 2D list into a 1D list. 13. Slicing a 2D list. You can slice rows or columns. 14. Finding the sum of all elements. You can find the sum of all elements in the 2D list. 15. Finding the maximum element. You can find the maximum element in the 2D list. 16. Creating a 2D list with default values. You can create a 2D list filled with a default value. 17. Checking for existence of an element. You can check if an element exists in the 2D list. 18. Counting occurrences of an element. You can count how many times an element appears. 19. Using list comprehensions. You can create a 2D list using list comprehensions. 20. Nested list comprehension for conditional operations. You can use nested list comprehensions for filtering. Conclusion. Working with 2D lists in Python provides a powerful way to manage and manipulate data arranged in a tabular format. These 20 operations give you a solid foundation for utilizing 2D lists effectively. Whether you're creating matrices, performing mathematical operations, or manipulating data, 2D lists are an essential tool in Python programming.